Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you are here. I am Nish, aka Doppel-N. I am a manifestation coach. I do lots of other things too. But if you are new here, if you are on this particular playlist, I will just talk about manifestations. I don't want to confuse anyone with my other activities. It's just I like to guide people with manifestation hacks and techniques, things that I have followed that have helped me reach my destination. I just want to share those with you. Today, I will focus on how to persist when you are doubting. This is a tough phase. You are trying to hold on, but you don't have enough faith because you don't see the results for some time now. This is something that's important to address. I will definitely tell you how you can face this. You don't have to do it alone. I am here to guide you. But before that, I have to say something, and I feel this is particularly important. There are many manifestation coaches who say things that make you believe that you're not good enough or you are doing something wrong, because they say things like, you just do this, and it will happen the next day or it will happen instantly. But the thing is, when you go to that state of being where it's easy, then it's easy for you. But if you're starting or if you're a beginner, then it's not easy for you. There's also another thing that I would like to mention. I don't know when this video will catch the frequency of their attention, but I feel they need to know this. There are many manifestation coaches. I respect everyone, so I will not mention any name. They aren't true to their words themselves. They get triggered. In manifestation, in spiritual world, we talk about non-judgment and oneness, but they don't want to do collapse. They also like I don't want to mention any name. Truly, manifestation coaches talk about being detached healthfully, but I have been approached by coaches to get coaching, to receive coaching. It was kind of like sometimes forceful too, which was unwanted. I didn't want the coaching, but you are still messaging me or spamming me. I don't understand this behavior. Also, what I don't understand is you talk about being abundant so much, like it's natural, it's this and that, but you have this income source as being a manifestation coach, and it's like a business now. I don't understand these things. I just had to mention this. If you are spiritual, if you are authentic, you might want to think about these things. I believe in oneness. I believe in working together. I believe in a peaceful world. My another question is, you talk about oneness so much. You say everyone is you pushed out. Then why do you blame the government so much? Why don't we manifestation coaches come together and meditate together for the world? I don't see any initiative for that. When we are talking about oneness, we talk about coming together. We believe in this peaceful world, the new world or new earth, whatever you say. Why don't I see the attempt? I don't understand this. I just had to say it. It came from a place of authenticity. I have been working on this theme of new world or oneness, a peaceful world. I have a vision of establishing world peace. So I have been in this for some time now. I don't know if you know about this, or if you know about me, I do a lot of things, or I got involved in a lot of things because it was my calling. My higher self told me, pursue this because the world needs you. If you are listening to this, that means you have a calling from your higher self too. You are being guided. There's a higher force that's telling you to move forward to the direction of creating a peaceful world. I believe in that, but unfortunately I didn't see that collaborative offering, that collaborative joining, I don't know if I'm missing out, but this is just what I saw so far. This is disappointing, I must say. If we are so powerful, we talk about being powerful so much, the manifestation coaches, then why not use the collective power to create a better world for all? I will never understand this. Anyway, that was my message. I don't know when or if you will catch this frequency of the message. Sometimes, these days I talk so much and I am learning so much that I mix up a lot of words, or I'm also even confused if I'm saying the right words, but I believe you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, so let's talk about the main topic of this video today. I'm done venting. I hope you got that message. Let's talk about today's topic, which is how to persist even when you are doubting. I believe many of us just believe in what's seen, like what's in front of our face. But the thing is, all we see is just a tiny portion of the whole reality. There are infinite realities, infinite worlds, parallel worlds. If you believe in spirituality or manifestation, you know that this is not just one reality. There are plenty of other realities where different possibilities, different versions of yourself exist right now. It's not even in the future, not even in the past, because everything exists right here, right now. Time is an illusion. Time doesn't exist. Time is a concept that we made. I have talked about this a little bit earlier in my videos. But the thing is, when we see the circumstances, like what's going on with our life, absolutely what we don't want, we are seeing that all the time. It's not changing. It's obvious to get frustrated. Your feelings are totally valid. First of all, know that what you're feeling is absolutely valid. But you have to come to your power. You have to know that even when you are doubting, it's still manifesting. Don't feel the need to change your thoughts or flipping thoughts, right at that moment when you are feeling down, you're feeling sad. This is, I think, also the manifestation coaches don't mention. I have gone through plenty of dark nights of the soul. It was unbearable. Sometimes I felt so chaotic, so unbearable, but I still persisted because I felt, if I'm so spiritual, if I'm so strong, and still I suffer, then what will happen to others? I have to do this for the sake of humanity. I'm not bragging, by the way. I'm just being authentic. I'm just being true to myself. I always felt that I have to convey these messages to the ones who are starting, especially. It's hard. It's easy when you go to that state of being where it's easy. It's not easy in the beginning when you are starting and all of your old circumstances come to your current reality. When you just start fresh with new hope, new belief, and you have been seeing this new dream reality, and these old vibrations create those circumstances, and they're still there, they're not changing, but your future version is waiting for you. You're like, maybe I should give up, I don't see this yet. It's been months, it's been years. Should I just stop? The thing is, there are multiple reasons why you are not seeing the results yet. There could be your, like, it could be your energy, it could be the need of external validation, it could be the mismatch of energy, it could also be the potential that you're trying too hard. Manifestation is about being, it's not about doing, it's about being. So it's important that you know that when you are true to yourself, when you're being authentic, it's actually manifesting. Even though you don't see it, one version of you is experiencing it right now. When you're doubting, don't give it a negative meaning. Just go within, meditate, do whatever you feel like. Have a cup of tea or coffee, talk to your friend, go for a walk, do whatever you feel like. Also, if you are doing something that you don't want to do, like eating ice cream, suppose you don't want to eat ice cream, you're trying to break out from that habit, you don't want to continue that anymore. But if you still feel the hunger, if you still crave for it, go for it, because it will make you feel better. It's a different thing if it gets you into a loop of that habit again, but for now you want to feel better, right? Also, another thing is, when you are feeling down, doodle or get a pen and paper and write whatever comes to you, because usually when we grab a pen and paper, our subconscious thoughts appear, and you will be able to write them down. You will catch those thoughts and they will not escape from you. These habits or these practices or rituals will make you feel better, at least for some time. At least this is what I have experienced in my life. I have always found peace in resting, writing my emotions down, meditating, walking, spending time alone or with friends, venting, obviously. Also, going back to YouTube and listening to particular manifestation coaches, this also help a lot. If you feel the doubts, or if you come up with anxiety, discomfort, come to these YouTube videos to get your faith back. There are results, obviously. Manifestations work, right? This is why you want it. If you want it, you have it. You have it because you want it. This is one of the 7 hermetic principles, by the way. There's a reason that you want your manifestations. One of your versions has those desires of yours. The thing is, when you know, you come to a place of knowing, it's not far from you. That destiny, that destination isn't far from you. You have to come to that knowing. So even though you are doubting your manifestations, it's absolutely fine. First of all, if you follow a step-by-step procedure, like when you are going through this phase, first of all, don't judge yourself. Let all those negative emotions come up. Know that it won't destroy your manifestations, it won't hamper your current reality. Nothing bad will happen. Let all those emotions come up. They have to, because you want them to let go. If you suppress them, they will rise. Next step is, you don't want to be in that forever, right? Like you are letting those emotions in, but you also want to let them go. This is why you have to meditate or write or you can also read a book if it makes you feel better. Whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you vibrate into a better feeling emotion. Like Abraham Hicks always says that. Kindly also know that if you still feel worse, or even even if it doesn't work, it's also fine. Go back to step one and it's absolutely okay. Just know that don't get into a spiral where you never get out of that pattern, because it's also difficult when you go into one state of being and you aren't getting out. Now, step 3, you have written those things down, or you have vented. Now you're feeling a little better. Now you can try to be faithful to your manifestation again. Focus on that dream reality. What do you see? What do you visualize? What are your thoughts when you think about your dream reality? What's the difference? What's the difference between your current reality and your dream reality? Where's the gap? What do you think is the gap? The answer is within you. I'm just helping you to find those answers. You know, your subconscious mind knows where's the gap. If you ask yourself properly with intuition, your subconscious mind will answer, and you will be surprised. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that about myself. It's an amazing feeling. Like, you always knew, but you thought you didn't know. It's also kind of funny. The answer is within you, and you are looking outside. Oh no, where are my manifestations? But everything is happening within you. Your consciousness is creating reality. This is why it's important to go within and ask yourself what's going on, what's happening inside. Everything is just reflecting outside. There's nothing outside of you. Everything is the past. But what you see in front, it's the past. Everything you created in the past with your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, vibrations, everything. This is why it's important that you ask yourself a lot of questions. Whenever I take my journal, I always ask myself questions. What am I feeling right now? How do I see myself in future? By future, I mean your future preferred version, where you have all those desires. Another question is, how can I make myself feel better? How can I take care of myself more? The key is also to be gentle with yourself. Love yourself so much that even though you don't have those desires right now, you feel fulfilled. You feel safe within. I really believe it's essential to feel safe within, because when you feel backed by the universe, you feel whole, you feel powerful. This power makes you understand the mechanism of reality creation. When you feel powerful, you know that, those feelings that I was feeling before, those were temporary. It don't last long. But when you go into that loop, like I was telling you, that you have to get out from that. Don't feel that forever, because when you get out of that loop, you would know that that was temporary. That's not forever. This is where the power lies, because when you know that that's temporary, it don't hold power over you. But if you get into that loop and you are feeling that, like, you get into that spiral and you are thinking about how you are not having your dream reality right now, it's going to feel miserable, obviously, but you will also feel powerless. You have so much power that you can think you are powerless, but just think of it like you are so powerful that you can give your power away. You can think that all those 3D circumstances, everything outside of you hold all the power, but that's absolutely not true. You are powerful. You are the operant power. You have the power of creation. Just imagine you are writing a story, you are the main character, and you were saying that, oh my god, everything outside of me has so much power. I don't have any power. I just told you this visualizing as a first person, but think of the exact scenario as a third person, someone who's watching you as a third person. Think from their perspective. What would they think? This is also helpful, I believe. When you are going through doubts, what would you suggest yourself as someone who's viewing yourself from the outside? Think everything like a movie. Take it lightly. The key is to take life lightly, but also be immersed with pleasure of creating your reality, having fun with playing the game. This is why it has to come to a balance. When you are in balance, if you feel that you are powerful, you're so powerful that even when you are doubting, it's still manifesting, that will give you hope, that will give you faith. In fact, just see, for example, there are so many people, so many manifestation coaches joining just to serve your purpose. They are also joining your mission of manifesting your dream reality. I think this is so wholesome, this is so awesome, this is so magnificent that it sometimes makes me regain my trust in humanity. Absolutely amazing. I believe you are a powerful creator. I believe in you. I believe you can do this. You got this. Even though you think you are a bad manifester, there's no such thing as good or bad. As I told you, you are an amazing creator. You can do this. You got this. Whenever you are doubting, do all those things that I told you. I told you about these activities from a psychological viewpoint. I worked with mental health. I know that these things help. I have experienced this personally. Also, I have got these recommendations from people who have suffered from depression and anxiety. See, everything is connected. I feel manifesting your dream reality is psychological too. When you are being powerful, you work so much with your subconscious mind that you know that it's a psychological thing too. I believe it's very much, it has a lot to do with psychology. This is why I connected the dots, and I suggested you these things, because I believe this will help you. Also know that everyone who has manifested their desires have doubted themselves and their manifestations a lot. Let me come to that conclusion. Even when you are doubting, it's happening. There's nothing to worry about. There's so much guidance around you. I also believe in spirit guides. I will talk more about crazy success stories, spirit guides, the magic that happens even when you're not seeing them, that you won't help but believe that, yeah, it's all real. Anything is possible if you believe. Okay, I hope you have a good day. I hope you persist. I believe that you can. All the best to you, and see you soon.